Going live, Sidekick. If you want to jump in the chat, you're kind of a rock star. Hey Harry, how's it going, brother? Just eating a little bit. I worked out, busy most of the day. I would have done it earlier. Hi, Stormy. Nice to see everybody. All right. Hey, Tracy. Thanks for joining. That was good, huh, Bubba? Good boy. Some water. Feed my dog real quick. Some more water, bud. Hey, Nurse Flipper. Thanks for joining again. There's the nurse. That's true. I didn't play the other day. I was just doing the interview with my buddy. Did you like the interview? I had fun. Went back and watched it. It's kind of funny. We're always just talking, so we just have a good time. We don't really watch ourselves, you know. Good boy, Bubba. We'll run tomorrow, okay? We'll go to tennis courts. Dust in the wind. Ooh. It's been too long. It's close to that. But yeah, it was similar. The song I was playing. It's funny. You noticed that one. I love that song. All we are is dust. Sidekick. Thank you. I know you're the star. You always are. Shut your mouth. Yeah, Tracy, I think you'll like our show. It's funny. It really was. We talk all the time, so it's easy for us. We've been doing it forever. Which Roadwarrior Reseller has got a good channel. He's got better videos than people that have a lot of subscribers. I was playing was Pearl Jam. That's a lot harder than you think. Eddie Vedder is a really good guitarist. Pearl Jam, Just Breathe, wonderful song. Yeah, Jason, do make sure you get Uniquely Me. She sells on a few different platforms. When am I kind to you? Whatever. What'd you say? Did I miss something? You got to head out in 15 minutes? Whoa. All right. Thanks for joining, though, while you could. Appreciate it. Plush. All right. I don't think I played Plush last time. Yeah, that's fun. Hey, a couple of pickers. Lisa Rob. Whew. That's fun. That's intense. Takes a lot of work. Got to do it for my best bud. Thanks for joining, Burgundy. I'm liking your videos. If I miss anybody, thanks for joining Just Me, Kathy. Jennifer Hayes, appreciate you. Bam, bam. Well, knows under. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Remember Dave got that CD? Yeah. We listened to it a few times over and over and over. Oh, man. Yeah. Those were the days. No. Lisa, oh, Rob. Oh, shoot, I don't know. I play it that way. It's kind of the acoustic version is how I play it. Most of them play it better than us, right? We just fake it, sound better. It's kind of one of those things. Like as long as the people can hear it. I like the songs that you can hear the guitar. Because some songs you play the guitar, you don't know what the song is. You're like, okay, because it's not a guitar driven. Or they had a really terrible guitarist. Throw up some bands if someone wants to hear something. Maybe I'll play something from someone. Maybe you know. Unless I have to mess with the tuning. Sorry, I have an alarm going off. Might be a card break. I better check this. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I missed that one. That was a good one. Alice in Chains. Yeah. Got it. Nutshell. I guess no one said it specifically. Sure. Drop B. I've never tried drop B. Just drop D, of course, but I guess I could play some. What's his name? Oh, he's so good. Real popular right now. Oh, crap. The country singer, the hat, and the beard. Crap. I'll just play it later. That's a fun one. Tulsi 2020. Well. Hey, Mountain Man. How's it going, my friend? You try any breaks? I knew you thought about looking at it. Any more requests? Thanks, Burgundy Cells. That's a nice compliment. Appreciate you. Is StreamYard free? Yes. I believe it's only 20 hours a month, but that's a lot of hours. If you're doing more than that, you're probably just wasting time. But tried Jet's cheap and got nada. Got some lookouts from Rams the other day. Big there was a ton of value. Yeah. That's why some of them go cheap. You just gotta. What I'd recommend doing is watching some for a while, see what they end up going for, and then try off times. Try not to buy them around 7 o'clock because that's when they want you to. Some people put up auctions and they go at these really weird times. You can get some good deals, but you got to kind of study for a while, and then once you know what stuff's going for, then you don't have to. It's the same way with reselling, but it takes a little time. But like I do, either buy personal stuff, like I'll just keep if I do go bad, it's still Royals. You know, if you bought like Denver and you get some old Casey Keenum cards, it won't be so bad, you know. But I can resell my Royals, Cardinals, and Chiefs here. But yeah, you got to be careful. But just don't spend much money as long as you're not getting suckered into stuff. Spout hard songs. What did you put in? Crap, I missed it. How did I miss it? Oh yeah, you put last time because you put the warehouse. Yeah, that was tough. I learned it a little bit, but it's still. Yeah. Harry took off. He said something about someone getting whacked. Stuff up and sell it all. Yeah, sell it to you cheap. That's fine if you want to. I mean, I could probably find a way, but like if worst comes to worst, I'll just lot up like all the Rams in one lot, put the best cards and say like a lot of 10 to sell it to some other reseller that like someone like me, I might buy Chiefs, but they can't sell it off individually on eBay. So you might look into that. But I mean, I understand. Time waster, yeah. Hi, it's me. I'm gonna do some lives with Roadwarrior Reseller. I'm gonna start doing some more interviews too. So it won't be so much of minarets, you piece. Yeah. God, man, I love Dave. He's so fantastic. It's incredible how well that he plays and with Carter, and it's too bad about Leroy. Man, he was. Hey, there's Harry. Midwest Picker. Hey, thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm not used to this StreamYard chat. It's a little weirder. It's harder to see with the white background here. Man, I love minarets. Sale. Oh, nice. Hey, thanks, Harry. Dale Clark. I need some advice if it's okay. I bet everybody in the chat can help you, man. Age 29, UK. Fit a Ukrainian woman. Huh? I don't know anything about that, my friend. Wrong chat for that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm guessing it sounds like if you're asking that question, you probably already answered it over and over again. I'm going to do a show next Sunday. Bluegrass Picker. Absolutely, man. Just give me a time. Give me a 2 days heads up and say, hey, make sure Sunday would be best. Mid-afternoon to late would be best because I might have to power wash in the morning. But yeah, I'm out, man. No problem. Harry made oh, you're so good at telling people, Dale. What are you talking about? Shot ugly 2 days ago. Down 30 minutes later. Probably, yeah. You found me out. So jealous of somebody I don't know. Oh, good Lord. I just like the beginning of that. Such a cool slide. I love her. She was amazing. Yeah. If I need to troll someone that's weak. Non-suicidal music. That's hard. Golly, no, he plays on electric. It's a lot easier on electric. Playing that on the guitar, acoustic's stupid, but hey, sounds close. Dancing Nancy's. Good Lord. Why don't you throw up some nurse it's just a camera. I just do videos with my phone. I just use my laptop. So I think it comes off fine to me. It comes back live fine. So Bob Marley Redemption Song. I used to know that when I needed sheet music. Bob Marley was a lot harder than people realize. He was very good. Wonderful singer. Good Lord, his range is amazing. Read your mind. Yeah, throw up some Tim Reynolds there requests too. See if I can rip out a couple of those. Remember those by heart. You're buying a DSLR, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Your phone works great for There you go. I knew someone else better than I could. Know any Trampled by Turtles? Nope. Sounds like a great band though. I do like a funny name. Yeah, I think that's what's kind of cool about YouTube. But you don't have to have too good of equipment to really run this. It's pretty easy. Just got to have some people that want to watch for some reason. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. Waste of people's time. New bluegrass, like new grass. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to lose a lot of people here. Rage Against the Machine. Yeah. Another person, Tommy Morello. You can't duplicate what he's got like 20 pedals. He's a master of pedals and he's a master at the guitar. you can't duplicate. There's some people. There's a reason why there's no Rage Against the Machine cover bands. They're just too hard. That was Soldier's Joy. I'm sure I'm going to lose some people on this. People probably don't like the bluegrass, but hey, I kind of like it. Yeah, it sounds like an Irish funeral. Yeah, that's actually, it was made for the soldiers in the Civil War. They said they would play it whenever they actually got paid, because most of the time they weren't even getting paid. And so they called it Soldier's Joy because they were getting paid. But also they said it was probably slang for when they were getting morphine on the battlefield too. So who knows? Newgrass. That's so. That one is Shadow Ridge. It's actually really hard. Thrifting Lounge. Hey, thanks for joining. I watched some of your old videos from way back in the day. You get yourself right back in there again. You're already good at this. You're just gonna start applying yourself back into it. Looks like you took some time off. Irish funeral. Hey, thanks, Roadwarrior. Sorry I missed you. Ram on the mandolin. Banjo. No, I like the finger roll, and so I'd like it. I just haven't. I'd like to play every instrument, honestly. I'd like to do a cello. I've got 2 violins. I got them so cheap. The Flectones, yeah. Yeah. I love watching the old Bella Fleck with Dave on, like, when they go to Chicago, Soldier Field. He comes up there a lot. God, it's freaking awesome when him or Victor Wooten. Oh, God. I love Victor Wooten. Only guy that could have a whole solo album of just playing the bass. It's amazing. I love that thing. I've got that. I've got Tim Reynolds' solo album and Victor Wooten's solo album. Yeah, Thrifting Lounge. You're probably before there. Everybody was fighting almost against each other, kind of competition. Everybody's pretty much. If we support someone else, I want other people to grow, because it's going to bring in people to see me. Unless I think I don't know. I think this community seems to be like pretty much trying to help each other out, which is really refreshing. Kevin 89. Classic games. So, hey, Swamp Picker. Hey, Glenn. Sorry, I missed you there. Trampled by turtles. Cool. Yeah, I think I saw like Thrifting Lounge. You had some pretty big people on there you interviewed back in the day. Yeah, Carter Beauford is just stupid. And he does it with a smile. That's what's so cool the whole time. And it's not fake. He's just doing his dream. That's awesome to watch. I agree. Thrift Lounge. Yeah. There's other communities that kind of are doing the same thing that we just don't know about, or, um, you know, I mean, most of us, it's like everybody has a little specialty that kind of brings in something to it, which helps, I mean, it's like I love Tommy's and he brings in Chernock, and they both have so much knowledge on vintage and how to sell on other platforms, just eBay. So I really love that part of it. They're bringing some UK people and the Australian people. Over the years, it's just if you haven't watched Over the Years, you're missing out. He's gonna be a huge channel. He's better than the Crazy Lamp Lady. You know what I mean? So I root for him. You know what I mean? He's gonna blow me out of the water. Even if he's behind me now, his knowledge is amazing, and everybody can utilize it. And got great personality too. Um, and everybody just brings in their own part of the game, and yeah. Roots revival music. I'm sure I'd like it. I haven't found any music I really. The only stuff I don't like is the real country twang, the Dwight Yoakam. I don't. I don't really dig on the twang. That's not my thing. People are just wearing blinders. Yeah, maybe. I just don't. I don't care. I mean, I'm just doing my thing. I don't know. you know. I really want to. Me and Jason, the Roadwarrior Reseller, are going to have a lot of lives together, and that's my main focus anyway. And this is just helping me out with my reselling business I was already doing, and I enjoy most of the people in it. So yeah, Tim is a star. It's like Commonwealth. I don't know how Commonwealth doesn't have 25,000 like part-time picker and Harry Tornado. He should. Commonwealth should. I don't know how he doesn't. Especially Cincinnati Pickers shouted him out like 3 times. Fascinates me. But anyway, hey, dumpster diver, appreciate you. I've noticed some drama in chats and stuff. I'm like, you guys probably live 3 states away. Stop. Put a shirt on. I almost forget I'm wearing a tank top. I'm working out. Well, I can't disagree with that. But then they're going to be on an island at some point. So, eh, I just don't care kind of deal. And I kind of agree with Tommy. It just kind of sucks when some people do kind of people because I wish, Cincinnati Picker and John and some of those old school guys still did more, like Tommy said, like did more social media like they did back in the day. Because they kind of can't. They got too big, and I just wish they kind of did more lives, like good interview lives and stuff. I never got to see those. I started watching a little after that. It's too bad. But I like how we give out information. But there's some people that never give out losses. You can tell they don't show their $10 sales and they paid $3 for it, kind of deal. Of course, sometimes it'll be boring, but I think you got to show losses as much as the bad ones. And shoot, I think it's kind of fun. I like to make fun of myself about that stuff anyway. Someone said Kevin. I thought Commonwealth was in here. He's jumped in here a few times. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like to show. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it shows people what not to do. Is because like I was telling Commonwealth Picker one day, I think the best thing about a community is not the things they be on the lookout for. It's more the things not to do, because it's the mistakes that kill you. It's the mistakes that really kill the business and put you back a year. So it's not just the bolos, it's the knowing what not to get zeroed on, knowing. That's what I think is the most beneficial about what our community gives us. And then you got like Commonwealth Picker, lotting up. Uh, can't He's got 5 FootJoy golf gloves that are ripped that he gets for basically free. He doesn't know what to do with it, so he takes the ball markers off, lots them up as a 5, and sells them for $5, or I can't remember what it was. I think it was $5, and probably some golf club bought it up. They needed some. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Rob. So those kind of things are pretty nice, and like me and Commonwealth both have a flea market booth, and I'll tell you what, me and him both say the same things. We sell DVDs and hats, and those are 2 things you can't really sell on eBay. It's so watered down. I've taken all my hats off of eBay except for my kind of unique ones, but no one wants to pay $10 and then $5 for shipping, And then I don't want to pay free shipping and end up whittling down to $9 and then wasting my time. I can sell for $8 to $9 in my booth and be done with it. And just sitting there, and they're all selling. I've sold stuff I didn't think I'd ever sell. So I don't know why. And then I sold 3 DVD. I've almost sold all my DVDs out. So now this year with the garage sales, I know if I can get them for 50 cents or less, I'll make money on it 3 times over. I sell them for $2 to $3 all day long, and I never watch any freaking DVDs anymore. There's like my 10 that I have to keep: Caddyshack, Groundhog's Day. Yeah, Tommy, I'm sure I can see how that can be. You're almost fighting it. You're using that energy to fight trolls when you need to be doing your business. You're almost pushing it with the YouTube with all the work it takes. So yeah, I can see that. You almost have to pull back, or else you have to quit. Because I'm sure when you get scaled up, you're probably getting 1,000 comments in each one. You're getting. I bet it's kind of nuts sometimes. There probably needs to be a better way of responding to comments other than just. I mean, even liking or 1,000, hearting them. Oh my good lord. Talk about returns. Yeah, good point. Some do. RVA flips. He always does. Part-time picker always does. But yeah, you're right. Very few people do. But there's some people that don't. I don't get a lot of returns except for clothes. And I don't sell a ton of clothes. When I do, it's like a jersey. So the jersey can be a little bit big. So I don't get a lot of returns because there's no reason to return it most of the time. Like that's another reason why I like sports cards. uh, Knock on wood, but none. And I put all cards are near mint. When it comes in, it's in such good shape, but packed so well. I don't know. I never had a problem. The only thing is I've had clothes returned that, and some of them it probably just didn't fit. But it becomes a problem when you have free returns. And yeah, I'm sure, Tommy, you've been around the community a lot longer. I'm sure you've seen it. I mean, I've even heard. I remember, and I know I've seen some people. Yeah, well, in a weird way, it was kind of good. Couple of pickers, what you said. This weird way, I like started following Rake and Profit, which you could take him however you want. Which he's got some good things, but he made FBA sound so easy, and it's just what everybody should do. And I found out real quick. I'm like, I don't. That doesn't sound fun. I kind of like the idea of staying somewhere and then I can go on vacation, not have to worry about it. But no matter what, I'll still be selling on eBay, so it won't be I still have to figure that out. You know what I mean? So, but it led me to Cincinnati Picker. And then Cincinnati Picker, I went to Garage Flips and then Thrift Mine and then everybody. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad, I guess I believed it for a minute, but yeah, I mean, they make FBA sound so easy. And that's one of the things that no one talks about on Amazon is the returns on Amazon. That's they get kind of screwed on that, if I remember right. Anytime I've heard anybody really talk about it. So the one thing I do like about eBay is get your money right now. You know, flea market booth, you might have to, if it sells January 1st, you're waiting until February 6th to get it for me. So, you know, you might have to wait. And even on Amazon, I think it's 2 weeks. So, um, you know, there's benefits both ways, but I really do like how eBay, and you know, I need to, I've got some stuff on Mercari. I need to do more on Mercari. I think it's beneficial. I've heard even NASCAR man said sports cards do good there, so I have to try it. I put some up last year, but I put them a high price, so I put big surprise, right? And and toys do good there. Is what I've heard. And so, and I've heard lots of people say small electronics, hard goods do well. So I'm guessing Mercari's starting to catch a little more fire. And you know, in a way too, like people say, oh, it doesn't get a lot of traffic. Well, there's not a lot of good products on there. The more good products that are on there, more traffic will drive back, I guess, too. So I need to do a little bit more. Thanks for, hey, Philly Picker. Thanks for joining, Joe. Pep, Instagram, Tracy. Bright side, D storm. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I could talk about that for a minute, but yeah. And I do. One of my things is I'm going to do sports card breaks. So believe me, I have more knowledge about it than a lot of people. So Philly Picker, I missed your comment. I apologize. The reading chat's kind of tough. Where are you at? Well, I missed something, I guess. I learned a little bit from each person. Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing about reselling that most people don't really mention is the resell, how fast you resell. You know, the what do you call it? The turnover. What do you call it? Sell through rate. Because I mean, even if you're just getting your money back, you're getting your money back to be able to make more money. If that's what we do, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. That's why I love Kamala Picker. He's like, I always just sell it low because I know I need that money back to. I'm still selling. I want that sold. And a lot of times, like I think he said it one video, but a lot of times, you know, the person that wants it the most sees it right away, and you may never get that person to ever come back. So it's a good point, you know, and so I just really think about that sell through rate as fast as possible. Try to do as much studying on what it sells for, so I know what the best price to put it at. Get it going. Especially since I know how to ship it better. You can tell there's a lot of people that are newbies on eBay are just selling something and they have the shipping at like $9 or $10 when I know I can it'll be $4 for me, you know. So I know they're kind of screwed in a way. I like watching the shipping even, you know. I mean, I learned a lot about shipping. I didn't know about the USPS with the free the freaking the shoe boxes from USPS. Gosh, I use those for everything. I shipped out that micro machine carrier case. It's perfect for it. Um, I don't know. I use a lot of that stuff. Just having the links, like for Commonwealth Picker, I buy my bubble wrap through him. $25 for that 4 big roll. I think it went up to like 30, but it's awesome. That lasts me for a while. But man, I needed it. You know, if anybody's been to Walmart, you know how ridiculous that crap is. I mean, a wrap like this big was $1.89 or something. I'm like, what? It wouldn't even wrap like hardly anything anyway. You'd have to buy 2 of them for just about any package. Mr. Bislot, this first time he's going on, he's going to Pat D's, huh? Huh. Interesting. Tommy, what's going on tonight? What you got going? I'm sorry, I missed it. Who you got? When do you go on? Here in Redford. Wait, you got Commonwealth on tonight? Uh-uh. Or is Kevin? Is Drifting Lounge, is your name Kevin? I'm sorry if I didn't know your first name. Anthony's phones. you, You're not pushing Rob's fault on me, man. That's good stuff. I like that. Yeah, that's what he told me. I've been asking him to freaking come on mine because I want to do him after. I want to have him on my live after my buddy. Yeah. Okay. You're Kevin. Okay. Okay. Thrift Lounge. So you're going on Tommy. Okay. Cool. What time you guys going on? Oh, but he is talking about Commonwealth. Okay. Yeah, Commonwealth just. I don't know. I like how he incorporates his family because we're all he's one of the few that kind of does, but he wants people to know why he works so hard, and I think that's why he gets such a good response from the viewers. There's probably he that's a good point in a way. I'm just thinking about it. He may only have 9,000, which is still a lot, 9,500, but compared to who we know, he's as good as any of them. Um, but I doubt anybody about. I doubt that his subscribers. He has probably the most um, subscribers that are actually engaged into him. You know what I mean? Um, he's gonna, yeah. Him and over the years, those guys are on point, getting better and better. I just can't wait for garage sale season. Good lord, Mike Kritzer, what up? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I can't wait for Tommy and Tracy to see my live with my buddy. That'll be fun. That was and we had a fun chat. The chat was. I went back and watched the chat because I couldn't really watch it because I've never really done the pairing, and it was a fun chat. I think everybody had a good time. Okay, yeah, have you uniquely me only? I think that's good enough. I mean, yeah, if it was you and you need to have. Have you had Harry on? You need to have Harry on. You guys would have a good one with Harry. We've got him. We've got him with. I told him tonight to have young Humstone download StreamYard for him so he can jump in and do it now. So I'm on it. I'm going to get him on your guys' show. There he is. Man, you are killing Facebook Marketplace. You need to make sure you're saying what you're selling. Show us. We need to know. If you're our friends, Harry watches from bed. Black light filter. Can you do an app? I heard there's an app where you can. I heard there was an app where you can download a black light. Is that true? Harry, you're live. Harry watches from bed. You still selling those teapots? You almost sold all those things. Yeah, first time I watched over the years, I'm like, this guy knows about glass? Really? I'm like, smoking glass, and then he just started talking. I was like, oh crap, and one of the first people I started watching was the Crazy Lamp Lady, mainly because I didn't know much about antiques and I wanted to start an antique booth. And so I started watching hers to kind of know what to get. And then I found out real quick I was that she was saying, yeah, she got $35 on this $2 thing. And then I started realizing that she had 120,000 subscribers, and all of her people were on her. She had auctions on everything, so her people were just trying to buy stuff from her, and so it was getting priced up so high that it was skewed. I couldn't get the same money she was going to get because I remember thinking, how is she selling this on eBay? And dude, yeah. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to watch her. So over the years, I actually knows like what stuff goes on Etsy and eBay. So and he has a wide knowledge. You still watch them; they're kind of guessing. It seems like they're still kind of guessing. It seems like over the years, I don't know. He just knows his stuff. Spatula Man. Oh, that was a fun live, Kent. Thanks for watching it. If you replay it, probably, but yeah, yeah, the uranium glass. I want to get the uh, black light. I need to do the black light app. At least look for it. Sorry, I missed those there. I'm bad with the chat. Packing sales. Well, it's good to have some sales. I had two. Oh, I sold a vintage Barbie. I was doing a consignment, and it was very nice, and sold it for, I think it ended up being 95. It was first year, some holiday, 1988. Didn't have to put any money into it. Get $50 out. Well, 45. Play Alanis Morissette. I probably wouldn't admit it if I could, but she's a very good singer. Those Dirty Lanterns, those kerosene ones that a friend gave me. Huh, I didn't see. I don't know if I saw the Dirty Lanterns. Nice. Well, get some money so you can get some other stuff. Man of Steel. Well, it's good to have Tracy on. Shoot. Hey, Simply Dana. What time you guys going on? I'm just going to do this for a little bit longer. Just wanted to chit chat a little bit. I was needing to practice guitar anyway. I still want to see the Kent, Tommy, and Tracy show. That's funny. Hey, Lobster. I like watching lives. I can't always talk sometimes. Usually you're doing them when I'm listening or doing something, but I usually give you some watch hours. I know how it goes. Go back in the live, take notes. Oh, that's not a bad idea. If you're trying to get better, why not? A little bit, as long as you're critical of yourself in a positive way, knowing where you need to get better. That's one thing I like about music. To get better, you have to be critical of yourself in a positive way to know, and as long as you know you want to do the work. Hey, Atlantis is good. I don't know her any of her stuff. I didn't like her enough. She's not a guitar driven song. She's a voice driven song. Even if I could play it, you wouldn't be able to hear it. You almost have to hear it piano. You'd be able to hear her. It's like trying to play that one Lady Gaga song. It needs to be piano, not guitar. If you know what I mean. Bait the hook. Don't know you. I appreciate you for joining. A new chatter. A couple of pickers need to go on more. I'm not liking this. I'm not a fan. Jagged Yeah, Thrift Lounge. I've watched some of your old videos. You did a lot of good interviews, so you need to start just throwing up some interviews again. You probably have a bunch of old subscribers that don't watch anymore. I know you have a lot of subscribers, but I know how it goes. You take off that much time. Dana, she's my neighbor. No kidding. Yeah. Hey, if you like her, you like her. That's she's a very good writer of lyrics. They're always pretty freaking sad though. I would too. You might take off work to get him in there. He won't do it. He is in Whitsick. What's Whitsick? Abbreviation for something. Bad company. Another one that's a very good electric and wouldn't don't sound very good on the acoustic. Bad Chinese food, yes. Oh, I needed that. Yeah, I hear that. Whew. Bad any food, but nothing worse than Chinese. Yeah, it's a little tough. I remember there was a Chinese place up by back 98 down in Springfield, and there was Chinese places all over the place. I'd never, it's the first time I lived down here. I thought it was strange. And they're all the same one, the same name. So it was one family. And come to find out, I remember going by one day after work. It was like 3 in the afternoon. There was a dog catcher uh, uh, truck in the back, parked in back. I'm like, nah, no, that's just too weird. And then like 2 days later, it was shut down. I was like, oh man. Sleepless Hustler. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate you for joining. Say it again there, Simply Dana. Thank you. Thanks for the laugh. Oh, gotcha, Kent. Yeah. Yeah, my uncle was uh he That's a good question. I'm not sure, Sleepless. I was watching him another day. I had 800 people in the live, and it was just a guy sleeping and seeing his skylight out the window, and it was the city. It's like, what? I usually have a couple, one on my phone, one on my computer. There's usually a few good lives. I like, yeah. All right, I need to get off here. About 8. I'm gonna wind this down. I want Tommy and Tracy to go on. Thanks for joining for a minute, Sleepless. I know you're always freaking busy. Just a little ironic, huh? Yeah. Dog and broccoli. Me and my beau just ate broccoli and eggs. 5 lobsters at a time. Hope you make it to 10. Well, thanks for everybody that joined. I'll probably be doing a few of these just here and there on the weekends, but mainly we're gonna try to start doing it every Friday morning. Me and my buddy go on, and we're gonna try to bring in some interviews and bring in some people, and we're just gonna play with it. I don't know, but right now it's just kind of Fridays. It was fun because me and my buddy talk all the time anyway, so um, we'll see where it goes and talk about some reselling, talk about whatever. We talk about anything, but we like reselling too. So he's a big fan of antique malls and stuff, and so he's got his name into an antique mall. So he'll probably be getting an antique mall. That's Roadwarrior Reseller. If you want to join somebody, he's got like 3 or 4 good videos out already. So you'll be seeing more of him with me. and we would like to bring on Harry Homestone for sure, and Commonwealth Picker, which we'll probably never be able to get. But it'd be nice to have Tracy or Tommy or some other people on later on. And so yeah, I've just been doing these just to kind of get used to it and kind of to break the ice for everybody to do it, because you know how it goes. It's not easy to do this in front of people. So nice, Harry. You need to pop on Tommy and Tracy sometime. Cool. Yeah, we'll have to plan it sometime, because I know you have to plan yours. So we'll just work on that next few weeks or something. Sounds great. We have a long time left on Rush. All right. I mean, I was gonna finish about 8. Got about 9 minutes, but yeah. But I really play some more. Fine. Buying space. Buying space. You just join in. Well, I appreciate you. Food delivery made 80 on a single sale day. That's great, Sleepless Hoster. Just make sure you're getting your money out of your time. I'm sure you do. As much time as you have to burn. I'll play one more song for sure. Let me think. Oh, you're not until late. Okay. I'm excited. Harry's gonna go live with people. I mean, I like your lives by yourself, but you'll get your 1,000 fast that way. You know, you go on Tommy and Tracy, you're gonna get your 1,000 quick. It'll happen for sure. I mean, not that you have to do it. It's not like that's your main goal or anything for sure, but stirring your coffee for the late night with Tommy. Let's see. It's been a while since I played this one. Okay. Just a little tool. Willie Nelson. Yeah. Wish you were here. Don't drink the water. I used to know a lot more Dave songs. I just haven't practiced them in a while. Before these crowded streets, yeah, it was awesome. I really like that whole album. Blood in the water. I'm actually Dana. I'm learning Hotel California on the mandolin, so I'll learn both for that reason. Billy Strings. No, I cannot. That's a good one. Yeah. Can you play Jimi Hendrix along the Watchtower? Maybe a little Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't know. I would love to play some Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. They're too amazing though. Bella Fleck doesn't get enough attention for how good he is. She loves her Atlantis. Hey, that's fine. You gotta love your thing. Where's the dog? He's sleeping. He was eating when I got done, so he's out. I wore him out yesterday. We're gonna run tomorrow. We go to the tennis court and I'll run around the tennis court, and he has a blast. Um, it's like take him off the leash. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get the Hotel California worked out. I need sheet music still. I'll get it worked out where I don't have to use sheet music. Yeah, I can't disagree. Can't disagree. I'm a big favorite. My favorite's Whoop. There it is. Goose Creek Symphony. Nope. I think it sounds like something I'd like. Sounds like bluegrass. Classic gas. No, is it just like 1920s music? I love that kind of stuff. The dancing, the I like that kind of stuff. I don't know why. Or is classic gas? Is that a song? I guess I don't know. Salt and pepper here. I should learn waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfall. Blah blah back up blah blah. That one show my buddy Roadwarrior was telling me about. What's Will Ferrell and Marky Mark is the cops, and he keeps the police chief keeps saying all these lyrics to waterfalls, and they kept going, are you doing the lyrics to waterfall? What are you talking about? That is funny. I watched that little bit of that. It's hilarious. Freebird. Oh, that's a guy's like the lyrics. Yeah, don't know that one. Kick them daisies. Yeah, my dad would always talk about how grunge and alternative was so he hated it and killed rock and roll. I go, what was before it killed rock and roll? Because it was Whoop There It Is, Daisy Dukes, MC Hammer, Ice Ice Baby. I'm like, believe me, Pearl Jam was a lot better. Nirvana was a lot better. God, you weren't paying attention. If you're comparing it to Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, yeah, well, sure, but you know they haven't been playing in a long time at that point. Everybody's a reseller in here, so make sure you got everybody subbed up. It's the first verse. 9-pound hammer. Is he in here? Pearl Jam, me too. Hearts and thoughts they fade. Batman. I didn't see your new. Money, money, money. Now, as you see, Tommy, not only is Dave playing 4 frets all the time, which is stupid, but he's playing it on acoustic, which is 1,000 times harder. So, yeah. And that's why I kind of play acoustic all the times, because of Dave. She wakes up in the morning, bite to eat. Nothing else matters. Who is that, Kent? I went and watched Dave down at the gorge in Washington. It's the Washington Oregon border right there on the Columbia Gorge. He loves playing there. It was like a 4-hour show. 41, they stopped, like it was at least 40 minutes. In the middle of 41, they all just took turns jamming for 10 minutes. Just it was, he did a 3-day, it was awesome. He played something different every day. He barely played any of the same songs except for like his new album. He played like a couple. I like Blues Traveler. I got a harmonica. I just can't play it. Oh, thank you, Kent. Appreciate you. Good, Dana. I'm glad you're singing. Uh, I like songs, but they get boring as a guitarist. In the middle, the intros are always the cool part, the outros, but the middle's where the singer can do his stuff. And that's usually why I quit. That's he just repeats over itself. Yeah, John Popper's he's so awesome. Like, and they're tough. They're not easy to replicate. They're a lot better than people realize. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it. That one's a lot of practice. That's a tough one. Metallica's as much as people may not like death metal and those heavy metal bands, those are some of the best guitarists in the world for sure. When it comes to like electric, I'll work on that, Kent. It's definitely the top 10 list for me to work on. I can't disagree. Yeah, the guitars flame out. Is that what you're saying? That's not me. Damn it. What would you say? That's definitely why I bought my. Well, actually, my friend bought me that because I told him I wanted to learn how to play the harmonica, and he bought me it. But it's a lot. That's one of those things. It's a lot harder. There's gonna be a lot of practice. Like, oh crap. Let's see what else do I got. I always love the beginning of that. Was it? I forget what movie that's from. Napalm. What's it? It smells like napalm in the morning. The Full Metal Jacket. Is that the one? It's 8 o'clock. I can't play much now. It's gonna be loud. I live in an apartment, so I don't want to be too annoying. Well, I'll try to work on some better songs. Looks like I gotta learn Alanis Morissette. Do I have to? I'll try. I'm sure I can find one that sounds. I don't know. It's just like I said. It's really hard to find someone that is like piano, voice, and drum based to have a guitar stand out to sound like Alanis. It's gonna be hard to not have accompaniment to make it sound. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain, but your most prized possession? Head over the feet harmonica. Interesting. Does she play it? Hey, SD Kali, Gracia, Rush. Yeah, another band people never copy because they're that good. They're ridiculous. Air guitar. Yeah, I love Rush, man. It's too bad about them. Neil Peart was awesome. He had a drum set on his swimming pool with and he would tie himself down to it so he could play in the pool. So he had the most restrictions, so he would actually get better. He was still the best and was trying to get better. Guy was crazy. Love it. I love those kind of guys. Her day in it. You sound like my ex-girlfriend. And that's the only reason I know anything about Atlantis. My first girlfriend in high school, she loved Atlantis. Oh my lord! Every song was about us. So, which it was sweet. She was always sweet about it. That's funny. That sounds exactly what she would say. Huh. Getting some good, getting some good finds out there in Cali. You do the bins a lot, I think, right? Yeah, rushes. Yeah, Neil Peart after he got out of college, I'm pretty sure he went to Juilliard. He went to a major. They were all. Most of them should have been classical virtuosos and whatever they were doing, but they decided to do rock. But he went to, if I remember right, I may have the story a little bit wrong, but he went to Africa. He jumped on a 10-speed, just went around to every drum major and learned as much as he could from everybody. And learned he needed to find. He knew the techniques, everything, but he needed to find rhythm. And so he went and he came back with Rush. So, man, that guy was. You can't replace guys that are so passionate about something that even when everybody tells you you're the best, you still practice harder because it almost makes you mad. Probably you don't want to hear that crap because it's almost taken away from you. And when people want to tell you you're good, that makes you lazy if you think that kind of crap. You don't keep pushing yourself. DNA, yeah. That's right. That's one of her songs. That's right. Yeah. I think that's why I put up with her. I thought, she's kind of dirty. Did I say that out loud? Hope my nephews aren't watching. Yeah, we don't have bins around here, not in Springfield at least. But I'm gonna go to Kansas City sometime, my buddy, and we'll try to hit some. Yeah, I remember you saying that Rob saw Rush live too. That's killer. I mean, man hater musician. That's funny. I like that. That's really good. Bubonic, like the plague. That's good. You saw Rush too. This is not fair. I went to see Willie Nelson, right? And this is messed up. It was 2017. I couldn't decide Willie Nelson or Tom Petty, right? So I went to Willie Nelson thinking this might be the last time I see him, and that was right before Tom Petty died. And when I was at Willie Nelson, Dwight Yoakam was the intro. Well, if you heard me earlier, I like all music, but I can't do the twangy, whiny. I don't mind country, but I don't like that whiny stuff. I don't like that stuff. Well, Dwight Yoakam, if you know him, he's just that. So I had to listen to him. I'm like, okay, get this. And then all of a sudden a storm came in. It got canceled. So I didn't get to see Willie Nelson, and he's still around, and freaking Tom Petty's gone. So it's like, bad choice. What are you doing on that one, right? But I've seen Dave Matthews over 15 times. So that makes it a lot better. I've seen Tool. Tool was awesome. It was like you're in the freaking video. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, I can't disagree. Oh, that's neat. That's funny. You like Dwight Yoakam, but you don't like country. Yeah. See, everybody's got their own thing. He is a nice guy. I, I just can't unfocus myself away from the twang. I guess it stands out too much. Um, I guess he does it better than anybody, but it's just not my thing. Ah, a couple of pickers there. That's what it was. That's why he got the people. That's funny. Hey, I'm sure that's why what was it? Oh, Van Halen. What's his name? I'm sure that's why he wore the tight pants because he had extra hanging in out there. So might as well show it off. And what's this? Vince Neil and all those guys are wearing. I mean, we see all these girls wearing spandex. The hair bands were the first. So the hair bands are getting copied. Isn't that kind of funny? Mikey break it hard. I remember my babysitter had that 45 when I was a kid, and her kid would play that, and I remember thinking, "You guys like this?" Hmm. My dad had Zeppelin and Floyd, so I'm like, I don't. Why do you like it? I don't understand. But I lived in the country, so I didn't get it. That's how everybody liked it. Guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music. Well, I like bluegrass. I like hillbilly music, I guess. Achy breaky heart, man. I don't know how Miley Cyrus made it out alive. Yeah, she barely did, I think. I've got so many things to take to my flea market and antique mall. I've got so many things. I've sold so much. It's done better than I thought it would, honestly. Stupid pop-ups. Let me get that off there. Um, but even toys and even plushes, Disney plush has been selling at my booth at the flea market. I'm getting the same price I would at eBay, 12 to 15 bucks for big tiger. It's like big Tony or Tigger, you know. So I mean, it's kind of a big plush, but I've had some of those up for like 15 bucks on eBay. I couldn't get that, so I've gotten better. That's been kind of nice. I need to drop that off. I should have done that today, but I wanted to work out and shit. Bill Monroe. All right. Someone knows what they're talking about. The originator of the mandolin and bluegrass music. Someone knows what they're talking about. I like it. Yeah, I'd love to play like some Bill Monroe. Good Lord. That guy was amazing. I'll have to check this out. KD and Flips. I love bluegrass. I just like it. I like fast. Like that's one thing I liked about like death metal and heavy metal and that stuff. See, I liked it because it's fast, but I don't like the screaming. I don't like that stuff. So it's like bluegrass is kind of the same speed, but it's not psycho. You know, Earl Scruggs, yeah, yeah, you know your thing. Earl Scruggs and Bill Monroe. Now that would have been a combo to see. That's like Bella Fleck and the Flecktones with Dave Matthews and Victor Wooten all mixed together. Two originators. Earl Scruggs is still. I mean, Bella Fleck is still right behind Earl Scruggs. I mean, I like Bella Fleck, but even Bella Fleck would say Earl Scruggs. You know, he's he's such a nice guy. I'm he's one of those guys I wish he's still around. Come now, peanuts. Are these lyrics from? Is this Alanis Morissette lyrics? Ricky Skaggs, yeah, he's great. Ricky Skaggs is underrated. That guy can. Gosh, he's so good. Very underrated. I love those pants. See, now I know why y'all fans of Dwight Yoakam. He just had the tight pants. That's like Kenny Chesney or whatever. He's got arms, like pretty good for arms for an old man. That's about the only thing I got going, right? A girl tells you have nice arms, I guess you gotta extenuate it. This is my Harry root beer. It's coconut water, mango flavor in it. Pass on, Kenny. Can't ever see his face. He's got his hat down. I don't think I've ever seen him. I don't know. I don't trust people you can't see their eyes. Choke 'em, yoke 'em. Love those fans. On ice. Yes, absolutely. I gave up drinking, has it been a year and a half? Year and a half ago. Kind of miss it sometimes, but I don't miss the feeling like crap. And I don't get tired anymore. I was always tired when I drink. I don't know what the heck that was. It's like I'd sleep 8 hours, thought I slept good, but never felt. I was yawning all day. I don't know. I got simply a day and it's singing. Oh, that's funny. Dead South, yeah, I know them. Yeah, they're good. Um, I really like Sam Bush. Sam Bush is definitely one of my favorites, and Chris Thilly is amazing. I played one of his. I played Silo Ridge earlier. It was one he won in a competition. When I got to play, when I got that one down, I felt pretty good. When I could play a Chris Thilly tune, because he can play bluegrass. And he plays classical on the mandolin. He's very amazing, and I love Sam Bush because he's kind of him and Bella Fleck are the groundbreakers for the last 30 years. I love Sam Bush. Man, he's fun. Tell you ride, man. Who doesn't love the Bush? Well, trimmed up. I couldn't shut my mouth. Crap. What's cool that Harry's got StreamYard. He can jump up with a couple of pickers too. It's awesome. Don't eat Chinese food anymore, Rob. No more. All right, it's 8. Holy crap. Okay, I'm getting off here. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for keeping me entertained. I appreciate it. Couple of pickers. Get Harry on there. Coming up soon. That'd be a great little live. He's been watching you guys forever. Tim O'Brien. I'll have to check Tim O'Brien out. I don't think I know him. I always like new sounds. I just love Sam Bush. That's who I've been listening to for a long time. My teacher's absolutely amazing. It's the Chapman brothers. They're all around Nashville. They're well known. But yeah, it's like anything. I'm not going to model my YouTube after someone that's not good. So when I learn, I want to make sure it's someone good and it's reasonable. So I feel pretty blessed to be able to learn from an amazing teacher. Thanks for everybody joining. Thanks, Tracy. I'll watch you live here in a minute. I'm excited. Good to see you guys. Thanks, Harry. Thanks, a couple of pickers. Thanks, Dana. Thanks for keeping me entertained with the lyrics. Thanks, Philly Picker. Philly, you're not doing any lives. You need to do some lives. get going on that a little bit. You're going to need the hours. There's no way you're getting too many hours with just videos. That's it's tough. So give me a holler if you want to do a live when you get figured out, and we can do a collaborative. Get some of my subscribers and get you some watch hours. Just download StreamYard. Pretty simple, streamlined like everything else is pretty much anymore. All right, thanks y'all. Grind on.